Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I'm here to share with you simple autumn elegance. As a flower lover, it's easy to get excited about so many flowers and just gather everything I can get my hands on. But sometimes it's better to think minimal, step back, pick one elegant bloom, like the miniature Cymbidium Orchid, and then just enhance it with a few things. And that's what I'm going to do today. So I found a wonderful container, fabulous orchids, and then using a single vine from kiwi vine, some leucadendron, and a tillandsia, and that's all it takes. Kiwi vine, available in the autumn in my area, is so fabulous. It just curls and contorts upon itself, and then it dries hard and lasts forever and ever. I challenge you. I have used this branch in other videos. It's one of my very favorite branches, and it sits on my desk and I save it. I dare you to try to find which videos I've used it. But today, I'm going to place it in first, bringing it in low, and just setting it so it nests right on the lip of the container and comes outward. Then I want to conceal my mechanics so that you can't see any of the foam that I've set in there. You don't want any of that to show. So using the leucadendron, cutting it very, very, very short, and then just nestling it down low, adding depth and darkness to the bouquet. And then one more. And now this will literally last for weeks to months because leucadendron dries and looks fabulous no matter what. The kiwi vine, it's beautiful, dries and looks fabulous. So even after the flowers fade, this is a wonderful little piece for the autumn season. Tillandsia is another item that will last and last and last. So starting by adding this in, using wood picks, just taking the wire, wrapping it around. I always use 2 picks to make sure that it stays secure, twisting it together, and then just tucking that down deep, finding a hole, there we go, letting it nestle into place, drape over, and again, this will last for months and be beautiful. The stem of miniature cymbids are a little too long for this. So instead I take the individual cymbidium blooms and cut them off, breaking them from the branch, starting at the bottom. That way I can use the top spike for something else later. Then cutting each one, giving it a fresh slanted cut, and then using short water tubes, giving that a cut so it's not too tight, sliding it right down in. And then I can set this right down into the foam, finding a little hole, tucking it down low so that the tube is concealed, and then repeating that with as many orchids as I can fit in. The miniature cymbidiums tucked in water tubes will easily last a week or more. And one of the beauties of these blooms is that they'll last for several days, even without a water source. So if you're having a dinner party, which I am, and I'm going to use this for the centerpiece, just remove it completely off the stem. And then using Oasis Floral Adhesive, just a small dab right on the back of the bloom. Begin to let it dry. And then a very small dab on the bit of kiwi vine. Let that begin to dry. And that way you've got glue to glue, which will secure it very tightly. Then you can tuck it right in and you're ready for a party. I shared with you that this was going home to my house for a centerpiece, and that's one of the perks of the job. What a treasure and privilege for me. But when I set the table, I often set manipulatives with it as well. Small things to touch, river stones, shells, just something that invites the guest to touch and interact with the arrangement. It makes it just so much more fun, tactilely pleasing. Now for more inspiration, refer to the website, flowerschool.com. If you've got questions, you can reach me through there or pick up the telephone and give me a call at 503-223-8089. And of course, I love to see what you create. Take a picture, send it to my personal email. It's Leanne, Leanne, @floraldesigninstitute.com. Now it's your turn. have fun, and do something you love.